Hey, I'm live. At least that's what it tells me, but I don't trust it. You can't trust everything you read on the internet. Hey, I am live. Okay, so I thought I had kingdom stuff I have to take care of. But stuff that I have to go back to the capital for. Maybe I'll deal with other defaced sisters, head back to the capital before we do Mordecai's tomb. Might go ahead and try to knock out Sherelle's poachers as well. I got that stupid Sepulchre, the Forgotten Heroes. Or Sepulture, however you want to say it. And my first two, well, I guess my first time I did pretty well. My second time wasn't too bad. Let's hope I don't make a fool of myself this time. I mean, the same thing with the statue puzzle in Jemani's Mansion. I did, first two times through I did fine, and then this time I was sitting there, I couldn't figure it out.
Patience.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi.
I won't let you down.
All this waiting.
My skills are getting rusty.
The sun
So,
will dawn
any
you.
brilliant ideas?
Una adayanam. Aborane sentes. Aborane sentes.
Ala, swa, down.
Ask.
Now that should do
What's new?
some of the long-lasting buffs, I think.
The entrails.
Well, and freedom of movement, I guess.
Adayanam.
I won't be halted.
I'm pretty sure we have to help the barbarians defend their camp, right? After I finish stealing. Hey, raise that scroll.
Out of my way!
I'm glad you called.
You require my assistance?
You cannot stand against me.
Repent. Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Hey, good job, barbarians.
Over there!
A new recipe. Caneberry pie, that one's pretty good. I think caneberries themselves are pretty uncommon. Whoops. Like, this just is not a good... I mean, I guess it's okay if you say, like, you're a melee character and you want to have a ranged weapon to engage from a distance. This would be okay. But outside of that, this is just a useless... Especially at this point of the game. Because if you're someone who uses longbows and you don't have point-blank shot and precise shot at this point, then... shame on you. But I guess it'd be good on somebody like Tristan or somebody if I wanted to give him longbow proficiency.
We do it.
Alright, so I don't even know what I just agreed to, but
Onwards.
I think it was to deal with the DeFace sister for them, so I don't have to worry about her anymore.
Our search was not.
Which is what I was going to do anyway. So I'm thinking about it, that would be a good bow for like a spellcaster, or someone you didn't want to waste range feats on, so again, like a melee fighter. Because I don't know, I don't treat this game like Baldur's Gate, where in Baldur's Gate I do think it is a good idea to have a ranged weapon on everybody. Not so much in this game.
Consider me provoked.
Let's move on.
We'll do it the hard way.
Run them through.
Do I have the right axe equipped? Let's equip that.
Clever ploy.
Oh wow, 105 hit. That's nice. Yeah, just a casual 105. Well, it wasn't critical, but still. I hate Cyclops so much.
Do it my way.
State your desire.
Battles await.
I can copy it to my spellbook. Can't use it, so I'm not going to. But I could.
I won't be halted.
I remember this glittery line being on the border.
Head on.
Looks like the... Oh, what game was it that had the clairvoyant spell? There was a line like that. Was it Skyrim?
We do it
I'm
my
positive I
way.
found something.
There was another... There's like a first-person shooter that also had a... No... Dead Space.
Onwards.
Speak.
And then... Was it Fable? I think had like a thing you could activate.
I'm not
It
afraid.
would show you the way forward.
Your life ebbs low.
Ha! Primitives.
So fragile.
Alright, nothing to it.
Share your will. Ashani Savitu.
Alright, quick save. Speaking of Fable, there is a game that I used to play with one of my buddies
You
that
fall.
I used to work with, where we'd always connect all games to Fable. Jokingly, of course, saying that, you know, Fable came up with it first. Like, we traced all game mechanics back to Fable in some capacity. I always say it. It always comes back to Fable.
To the dust. You
Nope,
will
you need to
go.
fall back. Thank you.
Taste my fury.
Mostly making fun of Fable because, again, there was a lot of like promises for Fable that weren't delivered on. Still a good game. I really enjoyed the first Fable and the second one. The third one, like, I tried to enjoy it. Honestly, at this point, I don't remember if it was a bad game or if I was just burned out on Fable at that point because I played through all of them again.
I'm losing
You
my
have my
temper.
attention.
When it came out, I think I just
Wretched things.
I just burned out of Fable.
Scared?
Will they
You should be.
We're gonna drop one of these. So I wouldn't mind giving Fable 3 another try. But from what I remember, it didn't seem like a very good game until the end, when you had to start making those kingly decisions. That's when I felt like it started to pick up. Alright. Alright. Also, if I ever go silent on my channel, like if I don't post anything for a couple days or something, just know it's probably because the spiders got me.
Ask.
I've never had problems with spiders where I live at. I've been here for a few years since I got out of the military. And
This is going to hurt.
I don't know, the past few days it's just been
My way.
we've been under constant assault by spiders. They've been in our bed. They've been dropping on us from the ceiling when we're in the living room. I've had them crawl across my desk while I'm recording, or about to start recording. Luckily, it wasn't while I was recording.
Let's hear
Just under constant assault, and they're not all the same type of spider either. So where I live at, wolf spiders are extremely common, which are a very nasty type of spider. Not venomous at least,
Never had a chance.
but they get big and they are aggressive. They are mean. But we've had 2 wolf spiders, and then one spider I've never seen before. It's like a gray. I don't know. I couldn't identify it because I've never seen it before. And then there was this like all black spider that, again, I don't know the name of, but I've seen it before at least. So it didn't cause me as much concern as the other one. Yeah, just a heads up in case anything happens to me. It's because they got me.
onwards.
Request.
Tashani Savitur.
Tashani Savitur.
We do it my way.
Also, I do find it a little odd you don't find more living
I see
cyclopes
something.
in this area, because you'd think that the species would be,
halted.
I don't know, drawn to all their old ruins like these 2 over here are. But I think you only find the 2 living cyclopes, right? All the rest of them are undead or zombies.
I lead, you follow.
How curious.
Ready and willing.
I move unseen.
Oh, can she do it from all the way over here? No, she has to move closer.
You've lost a chance to resolve this peacefully.
Son of a gun, he's going to go after the,
Let's hear you cry.
This is for you.
son of a gun.
Despicable.
What a waste.
There we go. I played that pretty well. Not to toot my own horn, but toot.
State your desire.
Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
So I think most of her spells are pretty underwhelming. Well, granted, I did pick them out myself, but they are pretty underwhelming. So she can just spam all of her charges to heal herself. Oh no! I had the wrong person selected. It's alright, it's Cure Light Wounds. It's not like it really matters.
Share your will.
Whoops.
We do it my way.
Is there really nothing even up here to loot? How disappointing.
Onwards.
There's the door forward. We don't need to go there yet.
I don't like surprises.
I'm glad the skeletons don't set off traps, which I think is balanced because you don't actually control where they go.
Head on.
Because that'd be frustrating. Though I do wish you had more control over your summons. But they may have been a balanced decision so you can't cheese certain parts of the game.
I'll fight if I have to.
Hey there, Harem. Let them do their own thing.
Advance.
I was on the wrong axe equipped. I should have the acid axe equipped for fighting these guys. Oh well.
Flames take you.
Hang in there, mate.
Taste my fury. This can't be over.
Son of a gun.
Tashani Savitur.
Alright, let's go get him.
Out of my way.
Over.
Alright. Took a small beating.
We do it my way.
But just like Spider-Man, we always get back up.
You have my attention.
Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
Patience.
Patrizio Turinos.
Oh, that'll do.
I lead. You follow.
It's crazy how densely populated this area is with just enemies in general. I feel like this is probably the most densely populated map outside of maybe... the Glenavon Plains? Or Uplands, whatever it's called. When you go and you fight the
Unworthy.
armies, like it's, you know, there's a war going on.
Are you?
Patrizio Turinos.
Should probably be going after the cleric, not the summon. There we go. You're not gonna outrun a barbarian. I don't know where that guy was going.
We do it my way.
Okay. Still a lot, jeez. A lot of experience to be had here, though.
You can count on me.
The heck are you moving so
I
slow?
won't be halted. Run them through.
Submit.
It's probably gonna frighten all the bandits. Yeah. Scared that guy so bad he ran straight into us.
A fine use of my talents.
Yeah, I do like the whole fear on a melee character like that.
Head on.
I know there was a lot of a lot of people don't like it because it can cause problems with your party chasing after feared enemies and like triggering traps or pulling more enemy packs or mobs.
We do it my way.
I mean, as long as you control your party, you should be okay. I mean, it's a micromanage heavy game, so you gotta be ready to micromanage, especially if you're gonna start fearing everybody. Let's probably quick save before something awful happens. Because bad things only happen when you don't quick save.
Onwards.
What do I see? Is it this?
Become as dust. I lead. You follow.
Wretched things. Face me if you dare.
Yeah, I like the fear on hit, well, especially with Corn against Smash, because they turn to run away. They used to get a bunch of attacks of opportunity, which is super great. Especially with sneak attack. I'm just piling on the damage. That's 29 damage with a +1 that I have. She's slowed? Yeah.
All this waiting bores me.
Yeah, this isn't even a very good weapon. This is much better.
I won't be halted.
A clever ploy.
Let's move
Let's
on.
give them what they deserve.
Let's hear them cry.
It's okay against the Cyclops because it's an increased chance to hit, which is what I want. Oh, a lot of these guys. Okay. Can we get some skeletons over here to intercept?
This is going to hurt. You can't stop me. Conceived, provoked.
Oh my lord. Oh my dear.
Why'd he hit him again after he went down? I guess the oh, it was probably the cleave that did it. Well, I did have one raised dead scroll. I guess we'll use it. So I hate that fight. I do not want to do it again.
I'm still here.
Did it really just not equip? Oh, there it is.
Everywhere I go, a pall hangs over everything. People say it was better before I arrived.
Speak. Tashani Savitur. Kashani Savitu. Kashani Savitu.
I guess we spent a little bit of time healing. What we got?
Magritio, Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Tashan Savitur.
Let's see what else we got. I don't use summon monster very often,
Magritium Turinos.
if ever. It's not a. It just takes so long to cast, so I don't usually find use for it.
Magritium Turinos.
Because Animate Dead is almost immediate, where summon monster just they sit there and they channel it for I don't know 15 seconds or whatever. I know it's not 15 seconds, but it feels like 15 seconds.
We do it my way.
So they finish casting it and they sit there and they like go Super Saiyan for 5 or 6 episodes, and then
Oh
the battle's over.
My search was not in vain.
Head on! Onwards!
I'm losing my temper.
Alright, that's the whole map.
My way.
Well, sadly that act of kindness will not be repaid. She warns us that the door will close behind us if we don't prop it open. Doesn't really matter because she's not going to make it out of here regardless.
I'm once, same as you,
Maybe such fate.
Varnhold. I don't know much about the place. Lips of more.
Hey! Stand against me.
This is for you!
I did use all of my hold persons. Ugh. Shame on me. We'll try a disintegrate. We're just gonna take her out real quick. Of course I missed. Oh no, don't run forward.
I'll fight if I have to!
I think she's evil. Force Bomb would probably still be better, regardless, even if she is evil. Don't you run away from me. Get back here. Oh,
Yes?
Magritium Turinos.
I won't be halted.
is this one of the ones where we get ambushed?
I don't like surprises. Pay attention.
It is one of the ones where we get ambushed.
We'll do it the hard way.
Repent. Out of my way.
Well, I definitely overprepared for that. Better overprepared than underprepared.
I lead. You follow.
Because Cyclops can be very nasty enemies. That's why I usually don't like fighting them without Stone Skin Communal, which I don't know why I don't have it yet. I thought Jathal had it by level 12. Also, why does he keep losing?
My skills are getting rusty. Quiet, I'm thinking.
Maurizio. Turino.
So I fixed that already, and then it happened again, but there's no way the Cyclops did that to him. I guess I have to cast it several times. I should have lesser restorations somewhere. Oh, no. No more casts of it.
We do it.
Alright, one of the Cyclops incense burners. One of 4 or 3? Yeah, because I don't think the sister in the camp has one. So it should only be 3.
I was right when I saw you the first time. You're a thief, same as every one of your kin. You fight in dirt for the scraps of elder races. You're ready to tear open each other's throats to get what you want. What did you get from killing that sister? Nothing. I bet you've already forgotten her.
Actually, I get a couple of things for killing her. One, the good ending for the Tiger Lords. 2, I also got the Cyclops incense burner so I can finish this darn quest.
Pride in a pathetic creature like you. You wear it poorly. And your attempts to give me orders? I think not.
Well, don't strain yourself. I mean, you do have a bird brain, so...
I have watched you. Your behavior. Your deeds. Don't flatter yourself thinking your actions are impressive. You're an oddity, a curiosity, a mark. Nothing more.
Yeah, a mark on history. I think I need to go talk to what's-her-face down here.
No one stands in my way.
Hilda, or whatever it is. I mean, I could bluff, but why would I have to bluff here? I could attack, and I got money from that, so even better. And I think I got the 720 experience is more than I think I would have gotten for killing the barbarians. Because killing creatures usually isn't worth that much experience. Alright, I am over encumbered, but we can get rid of some of this crap. But this stuff is not worth what it weighs. Neither is this. I don't think this is either. Nope. Neither is that. This is, or it's equal. I'm gonna get rid of it anyway. Go back to the barbarian camp, drop off all this stuff, go on to the next Defaced Sister. I do like the artwork for the companions in this game. Well, there's a way to see the whole picture. Maybe not. Oh well, it's not important. My favorites, I think, is Valerie's. I really like Valerie's art. I think her stands out to me as the best of the companions. I think it was also the first one that I saw. I don't like Reg's, because his hand looks weird. Like they made all of his fingers pointy. Not like claws, but like they just gave him pointy fingers. If I had him in the party, I would show you guys. Okay, get rid of all these. Clears up some of my inventory at least. I do like Octavia's as well. I think her art looks pretty good. And Tristian's, despite not liking the guy, he has some pretty good art. The Knock Knocks is fun, of course. Alright, I guess I could do the Forsaken Mound next, and then go around to the Sepulchre of Forgotten Heroes. So that one will take the longest.
Let's make this quick.
Large air elemental.
Despicable.
We should probably get out of this thing, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we did fine.
Enjoy your final moments. Burn.
This guy's gonna die. Oh, he didn't! Wow. There he goes. Alright, good job, everybody.
I need to catch my breath.
We have an extra hour here at camp. How about a short interview for my article on the Kadiran way of life?
Of course. Will my name be mentioned in the title? And my portrait on the front page?
Alright, you don't want to clean the mold off the walls here because it is a cursed symbol on the wall, and once it's revealed, it will, I think it blinds your party? I don't actually remember. But yeah, you don't want to clean the mold off. That is bad. Also, he rested and he did not get cured. Or restored. It's interesting. Alright, time for the best dungeon in the game. Actually, despite this being my favorite chapter, it does have my least favorite dungeon, which is this one. I mean, it's fun the first time you play through, then future attempts is just tedious.
I won't be halted.
I do not like tediousness.
You can thank me now.
180 experience is pretty good for a
We do it my way.
knowledge check. Pretty good indeed. Choppy choppy. Alright. We should probably buff up before we do anything.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Sorry, was lost in thought.
Magritio, Purinos,
What's new?
Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi.
I'll have two casting. Get that out of here.
Unimosi Travisi.
Yes.
Aboranes Sentes. Aboranes Sentes.
All this waiting, boys.
You require my assistance?
Outdoor adventures are good for skin and body shape, but they just ruin the hair.
My skills are getting rusty.
Ona Adayana.
Alright, I think that's all the long-lasting buffs. I don't think there's any ghosts in here, so I'm not worried about Death Ward.
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Put this on some of my companions. I need to restore Jubilost real quick.
You have my attention.
Lesser Restoration to be best, because he only has the one status ailment. Wasn't
So,
enough.
Any brilliant ideas?
I don't know what he's affected by. It's just his Constitution drain. He had 3 stats drained. I fixed them all. 2 of them came back.
What's new?
Unless Restoration doesn't fix it. I need to consume 2 diamond dust for that. It's frustrating. Did I drink my... yeah.
Wait.
Request.
The end draws near.
Amronda Gratior.
I'm going to cast both of those because we can, and then we should be set. Let's go to quick save again. Oh, I didn't need to do Righteous Smite. That only lasts for rounds, not minutes.
I lead. You follow.
So that'll wear off before I get any use out of it.
Run them through.
A fatal mistake.
Your life ebbs low.
Over there.
Your fletchers.
Child's play.
Onward!
Alright, so there's green. Let's see. Another green, so we can't open those up yet.
Advance!
Cut them to pieces!
Onward!
Yeah, maybe I will have Jathal take weapon specialization and sickles. I mean, it's like a scythe, but tiny. I mean, I was just having her use that one that she has right now because it's one of the best ones that I've found, and it does stat damage, which is nice. I mean, I guess I could always give her Rage Claw. No, it's not. It's only +2. So not as good.
We do it my way.
So I probably should... I could give her some Tower Shield Specialists going forward. So she doesn't take a hit to carrying a Tower Shield around. I think I meant to do that early on and then I just didn't. Because it is nice to have her casting spells as well.
Speak. Wretched things.
None shall
You can't
escape!
stop me!
Yeah, those force bombs are coming in super handy.
Head on!
Child's play.
Good job, buddy. That's orange. Is this orange or red? I have such a hard time telling. I think it's that one. Is it both of these? I'm not very good with colors.
We do it my way.
I think both of these are orange, right? That's green. It's the red one that's all the way over here. Yeah.
I'm losing my temper. Onwards!
Ask.
What?
Scared?
Wait.
You should be.
Seriously, these force bombs are fantastic.
Ever learn?
Well, let's hit a few traps. That's cool.
Yes?
I have at least one restoration left. I have some scrolls of restoration sitting around. I'll go ahead and use those as well for whoever was hit by that stupid enervation. Lesser. That doesn't do anything versus the Don't I have regular restoration? Huh. It's possible I'm just not seeing it. I don't think there's any wands of restoration, right? I really need to sell some of these because I hardly ever use wands. So make sure that I have the spells that I need and want. I don't have any restoration scrolls. Yeah, and they're cheap. Cheaper than potions. So,
I
they're
you follow.
How curious.
very nice. And they don't take up spell slots.
I won't be halted.
That's why I think with the scroll merchant that they added in the enhanced edition to the capital, it makes the scroll savant that much stronger.
We do it my way.
Yeah, and there's like a healing one you get early on that I usually use in like the Sycamore
Pay attention.
caves.
Over there.
Yeah, other than that, I very rarely use wands. Yeah, I usually...
Head on.
Man, I learned my lesson after my first playthrough. Yeah, I try to keep scrolls of remove blindness and raised dead on me. I keep forgetting to buy more raised dead scrolls though.
What a surprise.
Which might prove to be a little problematic. But I'm gonna head back to the capital before we go to Mordecai's tomb, because I have some stuff waiting there for me. So hopefully I remember to pick him up then. There are a couple wands that I do appreciate, like wands of Fireball, even though I do not use them as often as I should. Because more fireballs are usually better. Alright, I missed something somewhere. What did I miss? Do I need to hit... See, is that red or orange? I cannot tell. That's my biggest hit in this dungeon is I have a hard time telling colors apart. Which is a pretty big deal in a color puzzle dungeon. I'm the same way, and I don't play games
Let's
like
move already.
repeatedly, but I put a lot of time into this game.
We do it my way.
And I feel like that's a testament to the game itself. Oh, that's right, the green one. Who do I not necessarily need?
Here.
I'll send her back. Maybe this is also why you can't control summons directly, so you can't cheese this puzzle. There's green and yellow, right? Is this one... These are orange, right? Or red, or whatever it is. And it's a really good game, and like, all the different class options.
Not in vain.
I mean, there's plenty of replay value just for that alone.
Got it.
But really, I think after this, I'll probably focus more on the
I won't.
Beneath the Stolen Lands DLC. Because I really just want to focus on combat and making characters. I was thinking about... I saw a post on Reddit recently where someone was talking about making Baldur's Gate characters. For this game. Like what classes and stuff they would use. And it got me thinking.
State your desire.
I think that'd be a good idea for like Beneath the Stolen Lands, taking different games and making parties out of different games. So like use Dragon Age Origins for instance, or KOTOR, which I make characters out of the characters from those games. I might not do an LP of it. I'll probably do a stream. Because I like my LPs to have a definite ending, if that makes sense. And the roguelike, unless you get extremely lucky and get all of the story items on your first run through, there's not an actual end to the game.
You can thank me now.
Yeah, I'll probably stream it for a bit. Because after I finish this LP, I want to stream some just different stuff.
We do it my way.
Now that I'm in a habit of streaming. Oh, I might streaming some MechWarrior Online, maybe some other roguelike games or something. I might stream some other games that I want to play through again, just to do different things or do things differently.
Onwards.
Yeah, it's hard for me to do an LP because I think the first video I ever uploaded was for Dungeon of the Endless, which is a roguelike game.
You've lost a chance to resolve this peacefully.
I'd definitely be more comfortable if I had beaten the game, which I didn't. But that, I mean, I guess that game does have a definite ending. Some roguelikes do have a definite ending, so like FTL, you know, you can actually beat that game. So that'd be okay doing. But yeah, the Beneath the Stonelands DLC does not have an ending. So I'd have a hard time doing that. So it is circumstantial, depends on the game.
Done and done.
Head on.
Alright, so now I have to do orange, which was this one? Or is that red? I have no idea. There's also this door back here.
I won't be halted.
A fine use of my
I'm not
talents.
afraid.
Oh, you need to stop running away, buddy. Alright, just keep running these guys down. Alright. Let's run all the way back.
I did as you asked.
Well, thank you. You're a real team player, Octavia. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Hello?
Onwards.
Was that a hidden door initially? No, it didn't have a purple outline, so it was not. It's weird, just a room with treasure in it.
We do it.
Which I'm fine with, but it felt like it was too easy to get to. Alright, so is this is the orange one? Don't know where the white one's at. This should open up this door though, right? And this one? Not that one. Not that one either. Alright, what did... Oh no, this is the timed one. That's right.
You can count on me.
No one stands in my way.
Oh, whoops. Shoot. What's shut? Yellow.
What's the holdup?
This one also the yellow?
Simple arsonist. What I
No.
do
Where's
is
yellow at?
act.
That's that one. There we go. Okay. We can send one person back to take care of that.
You require my assistance? My skills are getting rusty.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only real challenge in this dungeon, is being able to actually identify the colors and then remember where the tiles are located.
Battles await.
Ready and willing.
All this waiting bores me.
Advance.
I'm
Submit.
losing my temper.
Your love fleeting.
Man, Canera, what a useful...
Onwards!
companion. I don't think I've seen her miss an attack since we've been in this dungeon, which is nice. I mean, we're not fighting the toughest enemies or the hardest to hit, but still. She's always hitting for like 50 and stuff too. Between 30 and 50, which is really good damage. Alright, is this one on a timer too? And where is blue? I think it's just gonna open up this, right? And that connects to Octavia, if I'm not mistaken.
How curious.
I don't have Octavia to disarm traps.
I just can't.
You might not be able to. Oh, it's only 25. Alright, let's quick save. Take care of any last minute threats.
Oh, I don't like surprises.
You follow.
What a surprise.
So that's probably trapped as well. Let's
Command me.
try to have Canera.
You should take a look. I'll turn you to ash.
Alright, you need to get back. There we go, nothing to worry about.
Done.
I didn't know that. I knew it didn't affect her. Well, at least negatively, but congrats, Jathal.
Got it.
So if I brought her to the Verdant Chambers and had her a Verdant Chamber and trigger that one trap.
Each step brings us closer to the end.
Should be set. Nope.
Done.
Potion of Heroism.
How curious.
A waste of my time. Got it.
Oh, cool. It just takes us back to the green.
Done. I won't be.
Did I identify this? I did not.
Child's play.
There we go. Alright, so I need to get some people over there. I'll probably leave Hera behind, honestly.
Let's move already.
Alright, how do I get out of here? Have Octavia let me out.
Here. Share your will.
We do it my way.
Orange, blue, and white. Whoopsies.
You can count on me.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
They're gonna make it in time? Yeah. Where's the white one at? The one that's all the way back here. No, she's on orange. Bluish white. Where is white white? So I never went inside that room, did I?
What's new?
Yes, I'm still here.
Head on!
What's the holdup?
Battles await.
Flames take you.
We'll do it the hard way.
Out of my way! Over there!
Alright, take that guy down. Oh, here's the white. That's the one I was looking for. Who the heck did you blind? You jerk. Jubilos. Well, conveniently, Jubilos is the one that has... remove blindness. Fury's Legacy.
I won't let you down.
Please go back over here, Octavia.
Patience.
Yes?
Onwards!
Grab this funny looking mushroom.
We do it my way.
Alright, then I'll probably leave Canera here.
Please, do tell.
I do think she'd be more useful to have than Jaethal, but I don't know. Jaethal's good to have for tanking.
Here.
No one stands.
That's why I'm going to bring her along. And then Jubilost, obviously, his Force Bomb can turn the tide of a fight by itself, so.
So,
Of which he has how many left?
ideas?
3.
Request.
All this waiting bores me.
I'll wait for the door to pop up, I'll quick save, and then I'll have everybody pop their doors. Actually, I think it... doesn't it open up all the doors in the dungeon? Probably not. It's probably just wishful thinking.
Oh, sorry.
What's taking so long?
Everyone is mortal in this world, especially when I'm around. I lead, you follow.
We'll see if they make it. They will not. Okay, that's fine.
Let's move
The
already.
undead is ready and willing.
The immortal, eternal, everlasting.
That might be a permanent switch. Looks like it is.
We do it my way.
Ooh. Handful of potions of cure serious wounds. Hey, let's take a second to not worry about these guys. How about that?
Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Won't let you down.
Thought she had an angelic aspect memorized. Is she not? No, I grabbed Baleful Polymorph instead. I think this would be better to have. Oh well.
You require my assistance?
Some holy bombs and
I'm glad you called.
alright.
Taste my fury.
I don't know that these actually affect Soul Eaters. I'll just cast slow. Oh, at least they're not immune to fear. Good job, everybody. Imagine a Soul Eater trying to pick a fight with my Barbarian. Oh, I'm looking forward to Vorticai's too.
I did as you asked.
Oh yeah. I hate this part.
What's the holdup?
So what I'm gonna do is try to mitigate.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh.
I have no name. It is not there are time.
Oh,
So
genuine truths do not shine, sister.
strange and horrible. It was the name.
Alright, I didn't want to trigger that cutscene yet. I wanted to get to safety first. Or set up for the upcoming fight.
Unworthy.
I'd have Jaethal intercept here. So I wanted to cast Obsidian Flow over here.
Your life ebbs low.
This is going to hurt.
Actually, we'll do it this way. We'll have Harem intercept this guy, actually.
What a waste.
A clever ploy.
Alright, now this is going to be a problem.
Wretched things.
I'm going to try and cast Slow on these guys. And haste on us if I can. I'm out of bombs, which is a little inconvenient. By a little, I mean a lot. So I'd rather you go after this guy. This fight can be a little rough around the edges if you're not careful. I was trying to be, but I still messed it up. But we didn't lose anybody, so didn't mess it up that bad. Oh, battle axe +3. It's a battle axe though, not a great axe. Alright, so I don't think there's anything in any of these rooms to collect. We'll check.
We do it my way.
There's only, I think, 2 instances where I actually use Obsidian Flow or some sort of other
Why?
area crowd control, and it's this dungeon and Vorticai's tomb. There's one other instance where I did in my first playthrough, but I didn't have to in my second playthrough. That was in the towards the very end of the game.
Why kill the sister? Why walk the path of destruction? Is that how you rationalize your deeds? You may use such weak tales to fool those that fear you, but I do not. I see you for who you are.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Raven's voice acting.
I lead, you follow.
How curious.
The Raven, the Lantern King. I think they're the two highlights of the game. Yeah, and that's why I like to have Stone Skin Communal, which I don't have access to yet. But that'll keep you alive for a bit. So I was struggling my first playthrough, and someone in the comment section was like, "Well, just try Stone Skin." I was like, "Okay," and
We do it my way.
it changed my life forever.
My strength fades.
I didn't even see that. I got the Tower Shield +2. Oh wait, no, these are all +1s. Let's keep those. Realize stupid hide armors though. Because they're not worth their weight in gold. In my first playthrough, I mean the whole of Mordecai's tomb just smashed me. Which is why it's my favorite tomb, because I like to be challenged.
Why don't we set up camp?
Use what? Did I just miss something? Oh, use Stone Skin? She couldn't memorize it yet. It wasn't an option for her when she leveled up. Because she can use regular Stone Skin, but I don't like using regular Stone Skin. I only like to use Stone Skin Communal. So I feel like you don't burn through as many resources that way. Yeah, actually, I think you're right. I don't think she can use it. But Jthal and... Oops, I went to the wrong place. Jthal and Jubilost can. Actually, I think Jubilost has it memorized right now. Oh, I have room for other stuff. I guess another heroism? Yeah, he has Stone Skin, but I don't like the single cast. For Stone Skin? Or just so you don't have an opposition school? Oh shit, what am I doing? Go to the Barbarian camp. All over the place. I don't think I get a chance to rest. I'm gonna rest here.
Say, Harem, wouldn't you like to see the end of times? Serving Urgathoa could offer such an opportunity.
Oh, the end of times will come with or without me. Why multiply my grief and prolong my suffering in unlife?
Oh yeah, absolutely not. She's definitely one of the highest DPS, or potentially highest DPS companions in the game. Her and Knock Knock. And Ekundayo to an extent. I feel like if you really optimize Octavia, I think she does outdamage Ekundayo so long as she has spells to cast. Same with Knock Knock, except for he's melee, where Echodio could just lay down some damage from range.
Look there, Tiger Lords! Here comes
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sister
yeah.
who trusted
Nah.
him, and this is how he...
An enemy, you say? I don't see any enemies here.
I should have listened to their voice acting. My bad.
As far as I know, all the sisters went out into the hills, and that was the last anyone ever saw of them. We waited long enough, but when none of them returned, we had to head back to Numeria on our own. Right, everyone? That's how it all happened, isn't it?
Betrayal, blasphemy! All who remain loyal to the great Armagh, to battle!
Oh, you've never killed all the sisters?
Today you die, Baron.
Ha! Primitives.
Oh wow. Canara just got annihilated by something. And she's affected by Stinking Cloud as well. That's frustrating. Yeah, if you kill them, Dugoth will side with you. Wait, you said you made Dugoth chief. How did you keep him alive when you didn't kill the Defaced Sisters? Because the first time I did it, I did not kill the Defaced Sisters, and they, Dugoth attacked me alongside them. Oh, you probably didn't mess up the feast, right? Because I messed up a couple options during the feast, and so they didn't like me as much as they could had.
I won't be halted.
Alright, let's go talk to Doug real quick. Yeah, I didn't do the feast correctly my first time through.
Head on!
Oops, I mean ask who he was. I know who you are, Doug. Not good enough. I'm gonna rest up so I can get Kalika back in the party. Or Canara.
And I shall answer.
Whichever, sister.
I'm superior!
Interesting that that put me directly into
Here.
combat.
I am ready.
Alright, let's get rid of these. I'm not really worried about that. Well, what about having this available? Let's see. I could see Foxfire being useful. Kinetic Restoration I can put over here. Is that what we're using? Just a regular old Fire Blast? Have Scorching Ray there, and you should be using this. Okay, let's go talk to Dugoth.
They died meaningless deaths. But we could be friends, you and I, Baron. It always ends this way. Creatures like her breed ill blood between people. And then good fighters die for no reason. Disgusting. Look, it's not even a human. Right, she wasn't human at all. She was Fae. This is who our chieftain was listening to. We have nothing more to do here. We'll leave. But let me tell you why we came here in the first place. I've no idea what magic toy those witches were looking for, but I do know where to find it. We spotted the place long ago, but I didn't want to lead my people there. These incense burners from the tombs are the keys to the entrance. The place is called the Valley of the Dead, and for good reason. It's an unholy land, a cursed land. If there's something capable of devouring a whole city around here, that's where you'll want to start looking for it. And now, farewell.
Yeah, Canary, you can shut your face. Dugoth will be a valuable ally. And I'm also going to let Armag live and make him my blood brother. Because he shows up in the final fight. I wouldn't mind having... Well, I guess I did kill everybody. All the kobolds and mites. I should do a playthrough where I focus on just having as many allies marching at the end of the game as possible. I'd have to be lawful, I think. Lawful evil. Alright, we need to go all the way back to the capital real quick. By real quick, I mean in 2 days and 8 hours. Jeez. Quite the hike. Let's have nice random encounters to break up the monotony.
To the dust you will go.
We do it.
Alright, to the capital. I'm going to try and deal with some kingdom stuff. Well, companion quests and stuff. Whatever needs to be taken care of immediately. Good job, everybody. Really good job. Scan over the capital. We'll take care of that in a second. Take care of the undead sightings. I'm going to put Harem on a... curse. Sorry, that's just a thingamajig. Put him on that. I should probably put him on that. Oh well.
I need to catch my breath.
We can catch it when we get back to the capital. I do wish there was a upgrade so you didn't get fatigued in the capital. Like you could put
My
shoot.
strength fades.
What are those things that were pioneered by the Romans?
Onwards.
Like the resting spots. Well, it wasn't necessarily resting spots. They had, so the Roman Empire, they had these basically a postal service where they had these outposts every so many miles, so they could deliver a letter from one side of the Roman Empire to the other within a day. It was crazy because it was the first again the first civilization to have done something like that. They had these like way stations where basically a person would ride a horse as hard as fast as he could to the first way station, and they'd be spread out close enough so that the horse wouldn't be run to death, and the messenger could make it to each outpost on one horse. So if they had like an upgrade like that for the kingdom, so that you could, I don't know, not get tired while you're within your borders. You could just travel as far as you wanted. It'd be an interesting upgrade. Actually, I'm gonna look up and see what they actually call it.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
Roman roadway stations. Mancio is what they called it. In the Roman Empire, a mancio, from the Latin word mansus, the perfect passive participle of manere, to remain or to stay, was an official stopping place on a Roman road or via maintained by the central government for the use of officials and those on official business whilst traveling. That might not actually be what I was thinking of. Let's see, Roman Empire letter delivery system. So I read about the stuff. Once I start reading about history, it's hard to pull away. Love me some history. Supposedly only the Emperor, his friends, and officials could use the postal service, though. Which made sense, because it was usually used, again, for, like, emergencies and, like, oh, we're under attack on this side, we need, to get troops over here, so send a message. Main square first. Sorry, I'm being caught up reading. Reading facts about the Postal Service. So, based on what I was reading, they could travel up to 170 miles a day, which obviously the Roman Empire was much larger than that. So I wonder if my initial information was incorrect. Which would be disappointing, because again, that was... a professor had taught me that, and... they had their sources cited, so I have to go back and look up those sources again. See if it's conflicting information. Because I don't like being wrong. If I was told wrong, well, that's upsetting. Especially in a professional university environment.
I won't be halted.
Regardless, they did have very fast mail delivery, and I think China was the only one that could compete as far as like ancient postal services go.
Temper.
I don't know the details about. I don't have a lot of information on ancient China. It's something I'm interested in learning about, but my current university I don't think offers very many or any classes at all on the subject, which is disappointing. Alright, so there's something you need to do about this. I think you... Yeah, you don't need to make... Do not make Valerie apologize. Make Evold apologize to Valerie, I think, is how you get her Hell Knight ending. Right? Hold on. I'm gonna look it up real quick. So I may have messed up the first part. I might be able to still get the ending I'm after. Alright, so yeah, Evold apologized to Valerie immediately.
We do it my way.
Alright, let's go talk to Valerie. Nope, talk to Lindsay. Who is not one of my counselors. Okay. Because it's gonna bother me if I wasn't right about the whole daily travel thing, which... I mean, the Roman Empire is so big, 170 miles would not have covered. So I wonder which source is incorrect. Because I don't quote people unless I verify a source. At least I try not to. Well, it depends on the topic, of course. I'm not that.
We do it my way.
Where the heck is Lindsay at? Thought she was in the tavern.
I won't be halted.
That's okay, I guess. I prefer that on him for now. It's a pretty good ring, though. I guess I can give it to him or something. Is she? I thought... I looked in there. Maybe I was looking in the wrong spot. So isn't she's normally to like the northwestern side of the table, right? I swear I looked there, I didn't see her. Oh, she is. She's... Son of a gun. That's exactly where I looked. Well, I know where Valerie's at. We got that part in the bag at least. Oh yeah, I need to go talk to the Sweet Teeth. I need to send them on their quest. Their last task. Actually, sending the Sweet Teeth on their tasks reminds me of my punishments from when I was a kid. Whenever we got in trouble, we'd have to stack firewood and move piles of firewood around. Just move them back and forth, just for the heck of it. Super good, super fun time. Luckily, I didn't have to do it nearly as often as my brother did, because I didn't get in trouble nearly as often as he did. I was a good kid.
Onwards!
But yeah, like just some, you know, baseless task. No way to actually accomplish it. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, talking to Valerie. Doesn't have a shield or anything on. Does that fail the quest? That's what I thought. Let's avoid that. Alright, so I need to go talk to Jubilost. And the Sweet Teeth again. Why are you moving around, Jubilost? Oops.
I won't be halted.
Trusty, what are you doing all the way over here, buddy? Everyone's misplaced. Even Valerie's out of... Okay, I guess we just go back to... the Valley of the Dead.
We do it my way.
We'll take this. Tristan will show up regardless if we want him to or not, so... I don't really want to get rid of Canera. I guess that's the only one that really makes sense. The Valley of the Dead. Is that way really faster? I guess it would be because you're skirting the mountains the whole way there. Alright. Adventure awaits. Oh yeah, do I have the goblin thing here? Might as well go and build a brothel, I guess. Doesn't give me negative stats. Oh, I have one. I can't upgrade it. Dance hall seems okay. Goblin quarters. Do I have a goblin quarters? Fearbarian arena, which I don't have access to. Might be a city upgrade. How much BP do I have? 403. Pretty good. Let's put this smack dab in the center. Can you still not rotate this? They never fixed that? So I like to have the kobold quarters and the goblin quarters if I could, but it won't let me build them both because it won't let me rotate. Oh, well there. Does it rotate the right way when I first picked it? Why does it rotate back when I... Not faster than it. Why can't I put these here? I'll put the kobold quarters down. I want the goblin quarters as well. Just let me place it. I'm not asking a lot. Just let me put it down. Silly. Silly, silly game. I need to upgrade him, don't I? I'm really sitting on that. It's fine for now. I should have time as long as I keep prioritizing the main quests. Alright, so I plan on getting 2 Vorticai's Tomb, and then I'm probably going to call it a stream.
I need to catch my breath.
This way, really? Yeah, it is faster again because you have to skirt the mountains the whole way there. This feels counterintuitive since you go north instead of south at that intersection.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
You rest when you're dead, Jubilost.
Onwards!
Honestly, having 2 characters that are immune to fatigue is good enough. Because most random encounters, I think, can be dealt with by just 2 companions. Especially if you have buffs available for them, so...
Why don't we set up camp?
Nope. Oh hey, it's gonna be Tristian, yay!
My strength.
Who should we replace?
You follow.
I'm guessing Canera. She doesn't bring as much utility because she's just DPS, but I can be the primary DPS alongside Jubilost. So that's not a big deal. Ooh, some eggs.
I won't be halted.
I've got a message for you. It's time to pull off the masks and answer for your deeds. My master has seen enough, so he summons you. Come, kneel before this land's true ruler. Embrace suffering. Embrace pain. Surrender your spirit to Mordecai, the chosen of the 4 horsemen, and the keeper of the Oculus of Abaddon. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, the rulers of Abaddon, archdemons, harbingers of death and destruction. The greatest, the horseman of death, Charon, deemed Mordecai worthy and granted him a gift, the Oculus of Abaddon. I'm the eyes and the ears of my master. Everything I see or hear, he sees and hears as well. All we speak of, all your deeds, nothing escapes my master. Go to the Valley of the Dead, pass the gates, and face the challenges that await. If you survive, my master will meet you in his sanctuary. The gates bar the entrance to the Valley of the Dead. Only the one who has the key or sacred knowledge can pass. Once my master barred the valleys from the outer world and the lesser races such as yours. Thus my master could focus upon his research and rule the Empire without the pathetic rebellions and petty wars of your kind. You have a choice. Find 3 incense burners hidden in the tombs of traitors who imprisoned my master in his sanctuary, or conjure darkness, which is able to open the way to the Valley of the Dead. This way or another, you will be able to pass the gates, and my master will seal your fate. When my master comes, there will be nothing left of you or your lands. No trace of the lesser races, only servants of Mordecai. The skies shall be storms, the rivers shall run red. It will be the empire of Mordecai restored, glorious and pure.
Head on!
Wait. We need to talk. Forgive me, Baron. I hope that when I explain, you'll accept my apology. I couldn't let you go alone.
Oh man. I almost died.
The Valley of the Dead the Raven spoke of. I know it. An ancient evil is buried there, from empires since turned to dust. Being cautious is not enough. If you go there, you must tread quietly, or you shall awaken dark things indeed. A tomb lies in the heart of the valley. That is where the evil sleeps. I know I cannot sway you from going, but if you must go, please let me help you. My faith may help when spells and steel may not.
Alright, Canera. Hasta luego. Oops, forgot to grab Tristian. Son of a gun. Whoopsies, the whole reason. I was acting like it was Baldur's Gate, where you just have to remove the extra companion. You're ready to rock after that. But nope, you have to add the new companion as well. So I get for playing 2 CRPGs at the same time.
We do it my way.
Start to get mechanics mixed up.
Onwards!
It's time.
Yeah, we've already listened to you.
Go to the gate one. You have a choice. When
Yeah, get out of here, bird.
I lead, you follow.
Wait. We need to... Forgive me, Barret. The Valley of the... A tomb lies...
There we go. The A- team. It's Tristian, isn't it? It's not quite the A team, nor is it not quite the B team. The A- team.
I need to catch my breath.
We'll catch your breath when we get there. Also, now that I have the... Is he good at hunting? Or is he okay at hunting? Yeah, he's pretty good at hunting.
You are so young, Tristian. But you've seen so much. It must be hard, carrying your faith to all the ends of the world.
Yes, Octavia. It's a heavy burden. Sometimes I doubt I can handle it. But I close my eyes and appeal to the healing light. And I feel the presence of my goddess. And I know, if not me, then who?
Well, that's a lie. He can't feel the presence of his goddess. That doesn't make sense. Like, if he has his powers, it doesn't make, like, why is he afraid of Nerissa if he has his powers? That means that he isn't separated from his goddess. It just doesn't make sense. It's so frustrating. I hate Tristian.
We do it my way.
He says he can feel the light of his goddess, but he shouldn't be able to. I'm not trying to poke holes in the plot, I'm just trying to poke holes in him. Like, he's just...
I won't be halted.
I'm assuming that what he just told Octavia was a lie.
An expected result.
It might be like what used to be the case, but not anymore.
A mere touch of my master's power. He commands armies, slaves, servants, shapes mountains to his will. This is a monument to his reign, and his reign will come again.
Yeah, not just because of his actions, but like based off what he told us, or what he tells us later on, he shouldn't have his powers right now. Because if he does, that means that it's I'm not going to shout out my name.
Cyclops believed that the soul leaves the body through the eye socket. The incense smoke is supposed to symbolize the souls departing to the afterlife.
Well, he's also scared of being separated from his goddess. I think that's a legitimate fear, because again, if he, based on what he actually is, that I get that being a legitimate fear, but that doesn't excuse his actions.
Which means right into Charon's maw.
I think he means Sharon Jathal. All right. Welcome to the Valley of the Dead. Yeah, absolutely.
Head on!
Yeah, you can swap them out. I'm not going to, because it triggers a specific sequence of events that I need to do for a specific romance of the game. I don't think that that's how he necessarily views it. I think he views it as being human. It gives Nerissa the power to separate him, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I need to take him, I need to be nice to him. So that he smashes the Oculus for me. Because the only way to get a certain item later on is to have him come with you into the tomb. And also you have to be nice to him so that he does what you ask him to do. Try not to spoil too much. I know I keep talking spoilers, but it is my third playthrough. It's hard not to give away spoilers.
We do it my way.
Child's play.
Run, Tristian! And you...
You have my attention. Unworthy.
Yeah, but you don't have to take them, because the series of events will still play out how they need to, or how the game needs them to progress.
You can thank me now.
Out of my way!
Holy crap-a-roly. Nope, screw that. Do I not have a quick save inside of this? Yeah, that image is wrong. God, I hate Cyclopes. They're a brutal enemy. I mean, if they crit you, good luck. Then with their cleave and greater cleave.
I won't let you down.
Me now.
Right here, my friend.
Ask. I'm not afraid.
Yeah, but you can't get the secret ending if you don't do it a certain way.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
I'll have her go intercept by herself.
Child's play.
Hey, look at that! Harbinger, the unique two-handed or Earthbreaker that wasn't in the game, and it's a +4. That it is not just equal to the hammer that or the Earthbreaker that I beat the game with last time. It is greater than the Earthbreaker that I beat the game with in my first playthrough. Because I beat it with a regular old +4 because that was the best Earthbringer or breaker that they had available. Because Vrask's quest was bugged. +3 insight bonus to armor class against the undead's attacks. I mean, it doesn't care. It's not really efficient throughout the entire game, but still. So bonus, man.
We do it my way.
No, I don't either, but I would like to get it before the next game comes out. I'm just gonna wrap up some loose ends. I've gotten all the endings that I wanted to get.
Out of my way!
I shall end this suffering.
Oh, Jay, or you, what are you doing now? Run away!
Provoked.
You can thank me now.
Now, I wouldn't mind getting all the achievements for the game, but it just requires so many replays, especially of, like... I'd actually have to replay certain alignments and stuff to get them, because I wasn't focusing on them my first couple playthroughs. But if I wanted to go achievement hunting, I definitely could. It would just take a long time. And I don't want to burn myself out on Pathfinder in preparation for Wrath of the Righteous. I don't think that I can, but I still don't want to risk it.
A whole world free of wilting and sorrow. A world untouched by Grotus. What we have seen is truly impressive.
Oh, he's impressed. As if you'd found an eyewitness to the greatest event in the history of your people, and all you managed to get out of him was some disjointed gibberish.
Okay, I'm going to call the stream here. In the next one, we will deal with Mordecai and his tomb. And that will be that. And then it might take like an hour or so to get through, if that. I hope to just blitz through it. Then we can go back and do whatever we need to do. June 2021 is the estimated release date. But with the current pandemic and stuff, and all of them working remotely, it might be delayed a little bit. And they also said that they won't hesitate to postpone it if they need to, because they don't want to have a rough release like they did with Kingmaker. Alright, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is. Y'all know what I'm saying. Now, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You too, Battered Boggart. I wish y'all all the best. Now I just have to wait to exit out of the game. These awkward goodbyes. Alright, see you guys later.